What's up, everybody? We are back here on Way of the Hunter 2. A brand new update just dropped, and it added a brand new map into the game. The Hearth and Hunt Estate. Now, this is meant to be a little bit of a smaller map. As you can see, it's not super huge, but it does still have animals for you to hunt. But the primary purpose of this is to have a universal trophy lodge. So essentially, the trophy lodge on this map, you can place animals from any reserve that you kill them on, which is really cool. This is the first time this has been possible in a Way of the Hunter game. Way of the Hunter 1, you couldn't do it. Way of the Hunter 2, though, we now have a trophy lodge that we can put anything from any map in. Now, I don't know if this is the only lodge on this map, because it seems kind of small. Editor Scarecrow here. As I find out later in this video, this is an expandable trophy lodge. So it starts out small, and then as you increase the size of it with your currency, it's going to hold a lot more, which is going to be really, really cool. But I mean, maybe it's not intended to be huge. Either way, cool to have a lodge where species of any kind from any map can be put in here. And this right here looks like big herbivore or big predator. Okay. It says that I have a moose, which I do remember this moose if I'm not mistaken. We'll display it. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, so there is our moose. This was supposed to be a 4-star if I'm not mistaken, but unfortunately things were kind of broken at the time, so it showed up as a 0-star. But I mean, that looks pretty good. Our first trophy in this lodge. Now I think it's time that we get out onto this reserve and actually try to find what type of species are on this map, because I looked in like the patch notes and stuff, and I didn't really see anything that talked about the species. Well, it looks like we for sure have mallard ducks on this map. Oh. Well, what do you know? That is some mule deer right there. We got Rocky Mountain mule deer on the map as well. I'm going to assume this is going to be very, very similar to like species we've already seen in the game. I don't expect like a bunch of new species or anything. Just really curious to see everything that we do have on here. Oh, that's a snowshoe hare. So we got snowshoe hare, mallards, and mule deer 100% confirmed now. Really curious what other species we're going to find on this map. I hear the deer right here. Yeah, 100 meters in front of us. Gotta be almost within view. Oh gosh, it's walking up on us, isn't it? I think it is. There we go. There's our muley. It's just a doe. Any bucks at all? I don't think so. At least as far as I can see. Well, that's a snowshoe hare. I mean, this is going to be way overkill. But we're going to do it. Actually, I might have a proper gun on me. Do I? I do. Okay. Well, let's reload this bad boy. Get a shot on this little rabbit. Where are you, little buddy? Where'd you go? There he is. Bad shot. I am not used to using this 22. This is my first time shooting this thing. Oh, we got it. Okay, so terrible shooting. But it did the trick eventually. Ooh, there's Rocky Mountain elk. Okay, so yeah. It's going to be a bunch of species that we've already seen, I would imagine. Everything that we've seen so far has been a repeat, but I didn't really expect a bunch of new stuff with a map like this. There's our little rabbit, though. Let's go ahead and grab this. A 43% genetics little bunny. Not too bad. We'll take it. First kill of the day. I hear something right in front of us. It appears to be small. Going to assume it's either a duck or a rabbit. I mean, we got a bunch of ducks coming over here, but these are not the ones that we're hearing currently. There's something walking right in front of us. Oh, yeah, it's a rabbit. I think we should be able to get it. There he is. Smoked him. Or her. I didn't look. I'm gonna be honest. But there it is. There's our little bunny. It was a male. 72% fitness. Maybe I shouldn't have blasted this little guy. Probably should have let him grow, but it's whatever. Wait! Oh my gosh! This is so cool! I did not realize this. You can walk up to the Hearth and Hunt sign, click use, and you can expand your trophy lodge. Okay, I stand corrected. This is actually really cool. This is actually really freaking awesome. And it's another money sink, which was a big problem in Way of the Hunter 1. Like, you just didn't really have many things to spend your money on, except for, like, taxidermizing animals. But here in Way of the Hunter 2, lots of different ways to spend your money. So that's going to be our new goal. Earn enough money to expand the lodge and then get some trophies in it. All right, I explored around a little bit and unlocked a lot of the different points of interest. We can now see that there is white-tailed ptarmigan on the map as well. We've got, obviously, elk and muleys, plus the mallard, snowshoe hare. To be honest, that might be all. I don't really see anything else that's being mentioned, although I wouldn't be surprised if we have, like, doll sheep. Would not be surprised if we have doll sheep, like, up in the mountains. I guess only time will tell. Well, we got ourselves a 16% fitness Rocky Elk. That definitely needs to die. Well, this guy does appear to just be a solo. But from what I understand, this update does introduce, like, herd sizes changing based on the fitness level of the herd. So a really sickly herd is going to be smaller than a healthy herd. So that is going to be something to pay attention to. The healthier the herd gets, the larger it should get, which is definitely different than it worked before. We got to try and get this guy's attention. Come here, buddy. Okay, here we go. This should be good. Smoked. Absolutely smoked him. Let's go ahead and pick up this guy right here. 16% genetics is really sad, man. 16% on the fitness level. Yikes. That is a scraggly looking elk right there. He does not look good. Ooh, there we go. We got another Rocky elk over there. So hopefully there's going to be a nice mature bull to take down in this group. That would be lovely. Well, the only elk I can find is this female, so not exactly going to do us any good in this group. It seems like she is the only thing here. There we go, 61% genetics adult. To be honest, that has no chance of making 5 stars, so we're just going to pop it right here. Should I go for the chest? I think we can hit the lung from there. Oh, there's more. That looked larger. All right, let's check this guy out right here. That is a 1-star, 61% genetics, as we saw. And a little bit nicer looking rack than the last one, but still not anything too crazy or fancy. Well, there we go right there. A pretty solid looking elk, actually. I don't believe this will have any chance of being a 5-star, though, so it is going to get shot as well. Should be good. Oh, there's a bunch there. Okay. Well, glad to see that we have more than just solos. We've seen a group that had at least 2, and now we've seen a group that has at least 3. So that's good. We love to see that. Well, there's our elk right there. That is a beauty, man. Not too bad. Even the 2 stars look pretty nice for these elk. In fact, they're pretty freaking giant. From what I've heard, a lot of people think that the current 5 stars for both Rocky Elk and Whitetail are quite a bit oversized, and I would have to agree. I feel like there's a little bit of work that could be done with these. I mean, this guy right here, he's about as big as what a 5-star probably should be, with maybe some longer tines, obviously, more tines towards the back. But in terms of beam length, I mean, this guy's gigantic. Obviously, they could get bigger, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, this would be much more closer to what they should look like than what the current 5 stars do. Ooh, we got some really terrible genetics mule deer out there. These guys are not looking good at all. I think it might be time to go take them down. Let's go ahead and take this guy down. Absolutely smoked him. He's going to be going down in no time. Oh yeah, he's already stumbling. Go down, buddy. Give up. We took you down. Just accept it. Yeah, he's a fight. Oh. Was about to say he's a fighter, but then he did that. There's our little mule deer buck. Let's get a look at him real quick. This guy, obviously nothing impressive, even in the slightest, but good to get the little ones down so we can hopefully grow some larger ones in the future. Okay, we got an elk really, really close. It is so tough to tell exactly how close, though, because there's brush everywhere. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so that is just a female. Male's got to be, like, right over here. 'Cause we can hear it, but I can't see it. Ooh, there we go. There's a buck right there. I've been stalking up to these guys for a while now. Trying to get a good angle on them so I could actually see what we've got over here. I mean, that guy we're probably going to shoot because he has the worst genetics out of the two. I think there is more, though. I just don't have view of them yet. I think we're just going to shoot this guy, though. I'm not going to worry about using, like, proper caliber or anything. We're just going to blast it with the biggest gun we've got. Should have absolutely demolished him. Oh, hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. There he is. We absolutely smoked this poor little guy. A little 2x2 that looks, he's looking interesting. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the brand new map as well as the new Trophy Lodge feature. I love the fact that this thing is expandable. I'm very excited to try and expand it at some point. Obviously, have not earned enough money, but I think I'll just go shoot some hippos and get the money to upgrade it, and then we should be able to see what the increased amount of plaques looks like. I'm really curious, like, what is going to extend out of this? Like, does the actual lodge itself grow in size, or does it just put more plaques on the walls? I'm kind of hoping that it actually increases the size of it, because I would love it if it, like, added a second story or something. That would be wonderful. But anyway, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well as leaving a comment down below and hitting that like button before you go. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!